Welcome to SV Union High School and Junior College, presented by Mrs. Vaishali Jadhav. Children, today we'll learn Standard 7 Subject Maths, Lesson number 7, Joint Bar Graph. Students, let's understand few important things. Given information can be grasped easily if it is represented in the form of a graph. Histogram, joint bar graph, pie chart are some various types of graphs. In a joint bar graph, the bars representing the given information are joined together. This makes it easier to compare the information. Children, for better understanding, let us study first solve example related to joint bar graph. See, the question is here. The joint bar graph shows the production of wheat in Ajay's and Vijay's farm. Observe the graph and answer the following questions. Children, have a look at this graph. Scale is taken on y-axis. 1 centimeter is equals to 10 quintals. Ajay is shown in the column in grey color, whereas Vijay is in white color. Let's have a look at the horizontal line, which is x-axis. On that we are going to take years, and a vertical line, which is y-axis, where we are going to take the production of wheat, which is in quintals. Okay, so to understand this is very important. Which all years are given over here? 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. And y-axis scales are like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now let us see the question number 1. In which year did they both produce equal quantities of wheat? Children, have a look at the graph now. In 2011, for both Ajay and Vijay, it is marked on 40. They are equal or same. So see the answer over here. They both produced equal quantities of wheat in the year 2011. The heights of both the bars is the same. Now see the question number 2. Who produced more wheat in the year 2014? Children, have a look on x-axis at 2014 and check the heights of the columns. Grey color height is for whom? Ajay. It represents 45. Okay, so Ajay produced more wheat in the year 2014. Now let's have a look at the question number 3. How much wheat did Ajay and Vijay each produce in the year 2013? See now, x-axis year 2013. Now have a look at the graph columns. See, Ajay is grey in color. It shows 40 quintals, and Vijay is in white color. It shows 30 quintals. So what will be our answer? In the year 2013, Ajay produced 40 quintals of wheat and Vijay produced 30 quintals of wheat. Children, let us study one more solved graph related to joint bar graph. See the question. The minimum and maximum temperatures in Pune for 5 days is given. Read the joint bar graph and answer the questions below. Children, have a look at the graph. See, the scale is given on y-axis. 1 centimeter is equals to 5 degrees Celsius. Grey color shows maximum temperature, whereas white color shows minimum temperature. Now let us have a look at the horizontal line, which is x-axis, on which days are plotted like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the vertical line, which is y-axis, on which temperature is plotted 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, like that. Now let us have a look at the question number 1. See the question. What data is shown on the x-axis? And the answer is days are shown on the x-axis. Let's have a look at the second question. What data is shown on the y-axis? temperature is shown on the y-axis. Third question is, which day had the highest temperature? Let's have a look at the columns. On Monday, if you observe, the grey color shows maximum temperature, which is almost 32 degrees Celsius. So, the highest temperature was on Monday. Let's have a look at question number 4. On which day is the minimum temperature highest? Let's have a look at the column which is white in color. If you observe, on Wednesday, that temperature is 20 degrees Celsius, which is highest. So, answer is the minimum temperature was highest on Wednesday. Now see question number 5. What is the difference between the minimum and maximum temperatures on Thursday? Children, the answer is the difference between the minimum and maximum temperatures on Thursday was 29.5 degrees Celsius minus 15 degrees Celsius is equals to 14.5 degree Celsius. Let's see last question number 6. On which day is the difference between the minimum and maximum temperature the greatest? The difference between the minimum and maximum temperatures was highest on Thursday. Children, now you all must have understood that in a joint bar graph, the width of all columns should be equal. The distance between any two consecutive sets of joint bars should be equal. And a joint bar graph is used for a comparative study. Practice set 31 based on graph. See, the question 1 is given. The number of saplings planted by schools on World Tree Day is given in the table below. We have to draw a joint bar graph to show all these figures. So, let us start drawing the graph. Children, let's first draw the x-axis. We need to draw this axis, a scale. You can call it as ruler also. Label it as x-axis. Okay. Now, draw one vertical line. Draw such arrows right here, y-axis. So, this horizontal line is x-axis, whereas vertical is y-axis. Okay. Now, they have given us name of the saplings. So, that we'll write on the x-axis name of sapling. And on y-axis, we have to write number of saplings. Number of saplings. Right? First, we have to choose the scale. Children, see, almond trees are 40, currant trees are 60, neem trees are 72, ashok trees are 15, whereas gulmohar trees are 42. It means what scale we are supposed to take over here? Scale on y-axis. It is very important to write scale. 1 centimeter is equals to 10 saplings. 1 centimeter is equals to 10 saplings. Now, we'll take 2 small boxes over here because we have to take 2 schools on same graph, right? Because we are studying joint bar graph. So this empty box will represent Nutan Vidyalaya and another box, such a slant line, will represent Bharat Vidyalaya. Okay, see now, this is our origin, 0. Okay, now this gap between this dark line to the next dark line, and we have taken scale on y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 saplings. So this distance will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. Alright. Now this distance should be uniform. Some students, what they do, they take here 10, then later on they take directly 30, then 40. Such a variation should not be there. It should be uniform distance like 10, 20 means gap between each 1 centimeter is of 10 centimeter. So first trees are almond trees. So let us write over here almond. Okay. Now Nutan Vidyalaya planted 40 saplings. So 10, 20, 30 and 40. Okay. Now let us draw like this horizontal line. Whereas Bharat Vidyalaya planted 42 saplings, means above 40, how many lines? 2 lines. You can check these small lines 1 and 2. Okay. So let us draw till there. You can also understand this difference. Only 2 centimeter will come up. Now we have to show Bharat Vidyalaya using slant line, so that easily you will understand which one is Nutan Vidyalaya and which one is Bharat Vidyalaya. See here, so we have drawn it for almond. Now let us draw for next Karanj plants. Okay. So Nutan Vidyalaya planted Karanj sapling 60. So where it is? 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Like this. Mark over here. Okay. Now draw this line. Now let us mark Bharat Vidyalaya planted 38 sapling. How to mark 30, 10, 20, 30 and 40. Okay, so these are 10 lines. It means next to 30 we have to take 8 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This middle dark line is on 5. 6, 7, 8. Got it, children? So like this. Let us mark that line here. Now draw that line, and to show it is of Bharat Vidyalaya, draw a slant line. Okay, so this is how it is Karanj trees planted by Nutan Vidyalaya as well as Bharat Vidyalaya. Now let us draw for neem trees. Nutan Vidyalaya planted neem trees 72. So 0, 10, 20, 50, 60, 70, above 70, 2 lines. Okay. Now draw this. Let us draw this horizontal line. And this. So this is how we have drawn in this column for Nutan Vidyalaya. Now Bharat Vidyalaya planted how many saplings? 60 saplings. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So it will come over here. Let us draw this column line and then this horizontal line. Right? Now draw these slant lines to represent the bifurcation. It is of Bharat Vidyalaya. Alright. Now, next trees are Ashok trees. Ashok trees. Nutan Vidyalaya planted only 15 saplings, doesn't matter, 0, 10 and 20. So this middle dark line I already told you is a 5. So 10 plus this 5 becomes 15. It's very less number of saplings of Ashoka they have planted. Okay. Now draw this. And Bharat Vidyalaya planted 25 saplings, 0, 20, 30. So middle line will represent 25. Okay. Draw over here. Draw such a slant lines. Now, next they have planted Gulmohar trees. Gulmohar. Okay. So, Nutan Vidyalaya planted 42. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. Next to that, 2 lines. Now, Bharat Vidyalaya planted 40. So, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. So, it will come over here. Draw such a slant lines to represent it is Bharat Vidyalaya. Okay. Students, you all must have understood how to draw the graph. First, take x-axis. This is horizontal line. Take y-axis, which is vertical line. Take the appropriate scale. Then, keep this gap also of equal measure. Take a scale in the right corner. It also carries some marks. And this is how you can plot the graph on graph paper, which is very easy. Children, do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my video till the end.